Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to a special Civ 5 video where we examine the thing that people have mostly been calling the Spanish Gambit. People have talked about this before, but it recently made the rounds on Reddit again. I thought, hey, I should make a video about this. So we're going to take advantage of Isabella's special, unique ability, which is that she gets bonus gold for discovering a natural wonder, but also all culture, happiness, and other tile yields from the natural wonders, well, any wonders, get doubled. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start off with this sort of Pangea just for simplicity, but should work on basically any map type. Maybe not Archipelago, but other than that, you should be okay. And actually, if you go to one of the slower game paces, it's going to be much better. And we'll see exactly why that is once we get in the game. But we're going to start the game with a settler and a worker, and we're going to send them off in two separate directions. We're not going to create a city right away. And our hope, and this is a gamble, our hope is to find a natural wonder and settle next to it and take advantage of its bonus. I'm not sure. It feels like we're pretty far north. I actually don't know if I want to send anyone north here. I'm going to send the warrior to the west and the settler to the south, actually. Something like that. And to a certain extent, I'm actually hoping for maps from the ruins, because if we can find the natural wonder that much faster, it's going to be very, very good. Oh, and gold. That'll be okay, too. Pop down here and then around there. Lots of ruins. And that's the other advantage. Man, we are going to get, like, all the ruins there are. Let's go and grab the one to the north. Advanced weapons. Okay, that'll do. And pop up on this hill here. We'll also be the first to find all of the city-states. Watch this not work out in this video. That would be quite frustrating, actually. Alright, definitely at the north tip here. Come on, get me a natural wonder. So it is a gamble. This is not the sort of thing you want to play in something that, you know, you're playing kind of Iron Man style or in a multiplayer game, because frankly, it'll probably come and bite you in the butt if you do. That was just an oasis. So I kind of like the map, but it still didn't reveal anything, did it? And I'm worried that this is a dead end. I guess that's not coast. I could move east here. What the heck? There, we might get lucky. Come on, baby. Natural wonder, natural wonder, natural wonder. So obviously we're going to start behind. But as it turns out, the multiplier from the natural wonder stuff as Spain is so significant that we can actually catch up pretty decently. It looks like this start is not going to work out, though. That's a shame. I'll run a few more turns just to see. Maybe there's like a Great Barrier Reef over here. No. Let's go and uncover those ruins. I'm going to send the settler back. I think this has already backfired a little too much, which is a shame. But, you know, then you reload. So obviously, you know, there's a certain question of like, oh, the integrity of the game if you're doing the save and, you know, not reloading the same thing, but, you know, playing a few turns and then giving up after 10 turns or so. Let's go pop up on this hill. No, we did find a neighbor. But no natural wonder, actually. This is really surprising. This is a large area to explore and not have found one. I think. I mean, maybe not. Maybe this is totally normal. I think I might have to... I'll give it another couple of turns here. Let me pop up on this hill and maybe this hill over here. I think we're going to restart the game, actually, and take another peek. When I did the test earlier, I found the Faith Hill, which... sounds like a country music star. Oh, there we go. Mount Sinai. This is the one I was just talking about. All right. So as Spain, first of all, we get 500 gold for discovering it. Now, this is probably one of the weakest ones to uncover, to be honest. Ideally, you'd get one that produced like crazy amounts of food or something like that. But it does mean that we can be a faith powerhouse. So swing back over that way. So I think in this case, I'm not going to be playing this game, I'm just demoing it. We're going to settle right here. And also, because we discovered it, we have tons of money, which means we can easily buy the tile. And that's the advantage. If you find a natural wonder, so what turn is it? Turn 5. So we've lost 4 turns of production. But if this tile were one that would normally give, what do some of them give? I'm trying to think of the best examples. Come to mind. They're not really coming to mind. There is another hill or a mountain. Actually, it might be a hill, not Mount Sinai, which gives faith, but also 2 food. I think it's 6 faith and 2 food instead of Mount Sinai, which just gives 8 faith normally. And so that one's pretty good because now you've all of a sudden got a 4 food tile and lots of faith, right? But here it's a good setup for getting like a crazy religion start, if that's the sort of thing you want to do. Well, that's the sort of thing you're going to have to do here, right? But there are... Can we find a list of natural wonders in this list? Come on. Help me out here. Sinai. Features. Oh, okay, there we go. Features. So, that's mostly culture, but what's another good example? Fountain of Youth, right? You'd get 20 happiness. That is pretty ridiculous. 12 hammers, right? 10 science beakers is what you get. Remember, everything is doubled up. Lake Victoria is probably the single strongest. If you can find Lake Victoria and end up with a 12 food tile, just, you know, there's... hard to think of something that's better than that. Yeah, Mount Fuji, yeah, it's fine. Oh, this is one. Mount Kailash. This is the one that I found in my earlier test game. So not as much faith, but still a fair amount. No, this is the happiness. Kilimanjaro? Oh, Kilimanjaro is not bad. You get 4 culture, 6 food. Sinai. I don't know what I was thinking of. Old Faithful would be okay. I mean, some beakers and happiness. I don't know if you have to work the tile for the happiness. I'm not sure how that works, actually. Rock of Gibraltar, that would be okay. So some are certainly stronger than others, but they're all pretty good and can set you up to a strong start. Oh, here it is, Uluru. This is the one I was thinking of. Exactly that. Food, faith. There you go. So the 4 food tile is good enough, but yeah, if you can find Lake Victoria, you're probably going to have the easiest possible game of Civ 5 you've ever played. So I think it's an interesting strategy. Might be something you want to explore. And yeah, it might require you to restart the game a couple of times. And again, I'm not convinced that Mount Sinai is the strongest one, but that's a lot of faith. And you do start off with a lot of gold right away, just by having basically double exploration units is what you're talking about here. So see what you can do with it. And actually, let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this, what did you find, and how did the game go? Was it a super good idea, a super bad idea? I think that the super good wonders, like Victoria, you could spend 10 plus turns looking for it, like looking around. If that's, and you happen to find Lake Victoria as your first natural wonder, then I think you could still crush the game like that. And again, if you're playing on a slower speed, if you're playing on marathon speed, this strategy becomes much, much stronger because everything takes so much longer to build. So losing 5 or 10 turns at the start of the game doesn't mean much on marathon, because during that time, most of the other opponents won't have done much anyway. Things take, 20, 30, 40 turns to build, even, a single scout or something like that. So who cares about 5 turns either way? And if you can get a city that produces twice as much food as a normal city, actually, potentially 3-4 times as much food, 3-4 times as many hammers, then you can crush everyone. Anyway, give it a try. Let me know how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.